Yo, 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 it's the Curb Your Local Hangout Spot where all is welcome. It's your man Sam Cool, you know what we do already. But for the new people that just tuning in, this might be your first take or your first checking out the Curb. Hey, it's your local hangout spot where all is welcome, man. We talk about it all, breaking events, pop culture, sports, movies, etc. Untamed and no filter. Nothing's off limits or life experiences and tangents meet or and are welcome. Pull your ass up a seat. It's the Curb. You know I like that. Pull your ass up a seat. But yeah, man, thank y'all for tuning in. Had a little break out over the weekend. You know, I hope everybody had a good 4th of July. You know, as they call it, the Independence Day. But you know, I guess it's America's independence, but you know how everybody had their different views. But you know, I just hope everybody had a good one. You know, however you celebrated it. You know, it was a day off of work. I'm just mad they had it on a Thursday and not actual a Friday. But you know, they had the fireworks going off. I grilled out myself. You know, if you had my Snapchat and whatever, I had posted up a couple pictures and videos of me whipping it up on the grill. You know, I be grilling that thing. So, but you know, hope everybody had a good 4th. Binge watch the Stranger Things, by the way, as I recommended on Netflix. I want y'all to check that out. It's a cool little series or whatnot. I mean, it's kind of wild. It got a wild concept, but you know, I dig it. It's wild and it's a good checkout. It's a good checkout. You know what I'm saying? I like the first season. Seen some of the season 2, but it kind of like, honestly, you want to watch everything just to be chronologically in order and up to date on everything, but I mean, I kind of skipped some of season 2, but I still got what was going on throughout the beginning of season 3. It kind of left off where it was actually going. So you know, sometimes you can cut a little bit of fat off the meat and still get the season. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of how that was, but I recommend that. That's a good check out. But you know, Stranger Things, go peep that, man. But I binge watched that. Had a little good time, missus, so you know how that is. But yeah. By the way, I am a grill master, so if any of my family members listening to this right now, I want y'all to know I can handle that big boy grill. A lot of people can't handle that big boy grill, but you know what? I aced it. I had people who I don't even know tested it out. Was like, ugh, you know what you're doing on that thing. So, you know, I'm just saying. I got my own little marinades, popped it in that bag real quick, let it sit overnight so that meat can just soak it in. It can seep in that thing, seep all up in the seams, you know, flavor every fiber of the meat. You know, just, So, you know, after that, you know, just let it, I ain't gonna tell y'all the technique what y'all need to do. Just something I do. You know what I'm saying? I ain't see nobody else do it. It's just something I do. But that thing was hitting, boy. Y'all, hey, I tell you, I ain't seen so many people eat their damn wrist. God damn, whatever, it was gone, but they ate their wrist too, so. No, I had a good 4th, you know, I hope everybody else did, but I ain't gonna lie to you. After that, I ain't get a chance to put nothing up because my head was banging. Had Nick Cannon drumline going. I don't know what it was, but hey, because I got lit. When you out there on that grill, got the smoke going, got the billies on cold, just popping them open as you're riding and going through, letting the flame kick, cooking it with the smoke, just chilling in that heat. Hey, that way out, but you know what I'm saying? I felt good. And I got it in before the rain hit. But that's good old Florida, man. Florida be spazzing with the weather. Like, it be hot one time, rain the next day. Damn, near be cold for a couple days after that, then be hot again. So you don't know what you're gonna get. I mean, but you know. By the way, I mean, if you know what region I was in, I'm in the southeast region. If y'all didn't know, or I didn't mention it, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Don't come looking for me now. God damn it, I don't want to see you. just go ahead and hit me up on my handles. Y'all already know what it is. Email me in the comments, questions, or whatever, something y'all might want to hear me talk about. You can email me at thecurb1616@gmail.com. You can shoot me out on my handle on Twitter at thecurb__. And you know, you can also comment on the little podcast sites as well, you know. Libsyn.com, you know, check me out, hit the comments, just / the curb. And I'll be on other sites like Apple Podcasts and a couple of other podcasts. You might catch me on Spotify or whatnot. But just look out for me. Oh, and also check out the channel. If you're not looking at my channel right now because you're listening on the podcast, check out my YouTube channel, The Curb. It's public. Just look for me. Punch in some tags. You might catch it. And the same thing, if you're not hearing my podcast right now, you can check out, if you're looking at the YouTube, you can check out my podcast on different various sites as well, you know, where you can find podcasts at. And if you ain't checking out the podcast, whoever checking it out on YouTube, you missing out just a little bit of extra content because I just dropped something on The Curb called The Corner. You know, I just wanted to line it up a little bit, line the seams up with a little something extra. If you checking out the podcast, you know, I like to give a little something extra on that, a little bit, drop a little extra content that you might not get on YouTube. Just because, you know, I just want you to actually, if you messing with it, you actually check out the podcast because I like to drop stuff off on that first. And that's mainly why I'm going to be dropping off little tidbits of information or just a little something extra called A Corner. And it's, again, if you didn't know about it, as well, we drop poems. Well, I'm going to drop poems, written works, freestyles. Just, you know, I'm trying to just add a little content here and throughout the week in between episodes or whatnot, just to keep it fresh, keep it going. You know, I be thinking I had a lot of creative mind, and I've been, you know, hell, I've been through I had a lot of written stuff that got stolen, but you know, it comes back to you, you know, at the end of the day, man. It's just how you bounce back from those situations. But nonetheless, I ain't gonna sour the mood on it. But I hope y'all had a good 4th. But for all my sports heads out there, if you ain't in sports, still stick in with me, hear me out. You know I like to wrap stuff around. But all my sports heads out there, did you see the move that your boy did on that thing? Kawhi Leonard to the Clippers? I ain't gonna lie to you. Goddamn. I thought he was going to go to the Lakers. I really thought he was going to go to the Lakers. But, you know, nonetheless, Kawhi over there input the laugh. Unfortunately, I don't got that clip. But, if you heard the laugh, everybody had to hear the laugh. That was the big-ass meme throughout that whole period of time. So, you know the laugh. Just picture the laugh in your head. And that's what he did to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Hey, damn. He was going to the Lakers. I thought they was going. I'm a Miami Heat fan. Don't get me wrong. I like the acquisition we got. That's Jimmy Buckets, Jimmy Butler, Philadelphia Sixers. I didn't think we were going to get Jimmy. But, you know, we got him, man. We're going to see what he going to do. He ain't Wade, though. He ain't Wade. No shade to Jimmy, but he ain't Wade. Just letting you know. But I hope he brings something down there. But, you know, I think, what are that? Hassan Whitehead, he done left. So I'm kind of like, damn. He was decent out there in them streets down there in Miami. But, you know, things happen. But your boy made a move on everybody. You had, you know, I know I'm late. So don't hit me because I'm late, goddammit. I know I'm late. Nobody ain't asked y'all. Shit. Nobody asked. But, I mean, you know, goddamn Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, just damn saying. Them boys, they're about to rule the East in a year or two. So, I'm going to tell you now, Sixers. I can't talk, man. I be all over myself. Sixers have a chance. The Bucks, I think they were just a surprise team, so I don't see them making it as far as they did next season. But and damn Toronto, they ain't got nobody. But the West, we gonna see what pop out the West. You got damn 6 teams off rip that's gonna be 5 in the West. Again, I'm a Miami Heat fan, But I want to see what this LA gonna do, this LA scene gonna do. I'm shooting for the Lakers, though. Shooting for the Lakers. Even though I'm a Miami fan, I'm not bandwagon hopping, okay? I just want to see. Goddammit, what Lakers gonna do? I'm curious, cause once LeBron had hit the Heat, you know what I'm saying? Once he had hit the Heat, well, I was like, ooh, we back at it again. So I like the man to do good, man, cause everybody hollering at how he ain't the greatest or the GOAT. But you know what? I think he surpassed it just in different multitude of ways. There's just certain criteria. I know people say it's just something that Jordan came up in the era that everybody just you know what I'm saying? He was the trendsetter, so it's kind of hard to beat the trendsetter. Once you have made accolades to actually surpass, people ain't gonna let you do that. And that's just the connection people build with, you know what I'm saying? Just connect with and build with, because that's what they grew up with, or that's what they known for a while, you know what I'm saying? So it's just that line that they connect with. So ain't nothing LeBron gonna do, or anybody after that, no matter how many titles or how many this, that, or the third is gonna compare in the eyes of the people who hold Jordan up here and see LeBron that's right here. Nah, but Jordan did this. Jordan did that. Goddamn, Jordan great and all, but people can pass people. So you know what I'm saying? I believe he did, but again, that's not here or there, because connections is what they build with, and I want to talk about that. And that's just Kawhi pulling that little move off, because you know what I'm saying. At the end of the day, Kawhi had people throughout the whole free agency. He up there calling this, calling that, trying to get some kind of moves. And you know what I'm saying? Again, it's about kind of like who you know. It ain't what you know, it's who you know type of deal. So if you building a relationship with somebody or having that kind of connection with somebody, it's a lot easier to get things going for yourself. Because I guarantee you, if he didn't know nobody like that and he just came off that championship run, it don't matter what he did or what he knew or how he know it. People still wasn't gonna go with him if he didn't have that connection with people. So it's just how you put yourself out there, your reputation of who you are as a person, your character as well, all go into play to building those kind of connections to where you can make a move and you can ask somebody, hey, I need you over here, man. What can you do for me? Can you get something shaking or popping, Can you get that bacon shaking to go where I'm heading to, you know what I mean? Just build that type of deal. Because, it ain't nothing for these things to call people up in the league. Now, I'm talking in the league, supposedly, right now as my example, my core example, the league. So, again, we got big threes, power twos, and all of this, that, and the third. But you gotta have a connection with them kind of players to get that, to have that kind of pull, and that's what you fortify over time, is that kind of deal. So, shout out to the Clippers, man. Shout out to Kawhi, cause he did that thing. I give you that, cause he showed them pull hell up some strings. So he was connected to the high people in places. His who he knew. Not what he knew or what he did. Yeah, what he did was cool, but if you ain't got no damn relationship, that move was not working. But that goes to say that my ass here is trying to, work on a little something. And networking and building these connections, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be able to make some power moves like that. You gotta put yourself in places to make moves of such nature. And that's what I'm trying to put myself into. But I wanna ask y'all, have y'all ever had this situation happen to y'all? Cause I believe I got like a default face. I don't know. I'm having this default face of mine. I know you probably can't tell, but I'm probably your cousin. I'm probably that other person's cousin, or I'm somebody in their family that's married to somebody over there, or just something. I don't know what it is, or or did I probably went to school with your ass, probably graduated this motherfucker, lived in goddamn Idaho, but you see me in Washington somewhere. It's just like, I don't know, but I got a default face. No matter no matter where I go, I guess it's just a good energy that I might give off. I don't know what it is, but I got a damn default face. And I don't know why, but people seem to come up to me. I don't know if hit me up if this happened to y'all. Shoot me y'all comments, shoot me y'all questions, and just shoot me some of y'all just shoot me whatever y'all encounters were like, but and how y'all handled them encounters. But I always be encountered not majority of the time, but most of the time when I go out, somebody just happen to feel like they know me. I don't know what it is, but I guess I just be cooling, man. I just be vibing, just skate. You know, I just be out there moving, and just somebody come like, hey, do I know you from this way? Do I know you from here? You some kin to John, you some kin to so and so. I'm like, I guess. I just go along with it. Me personally, I ain't gonna lie to you, I go along with most of the stuff, you know, just to entertain. I don't know, kudos, shout out to my pops, man. I just used to, when I was young, I used to see him entertain a lot of randomness. Even though he already knew the answer, he let the person just talk it out. So, you know, hell, talk it out. I'm here. I don't mind a conversation. I be to myself, but I be chilling. But I don't mind a conversation here and there, man. You know. Excuse me. Gatorade popped up out. Gatorade popped back out. But excuse me. Forgive me. But now I'm entertaining these people who assume that I'm some kin to they peoples. I don't understand what it is, but I just am. And we don't have, I don't mind it, I don't understand it. I don't know, I don't get it. But I just think I think people trying to form a relationship with this person out of understanding or curious about somebody. So I think that's just the approach that people may take to try to either get to talk to you or get in to speak with you, but they don't know how to do it. So I think that I think that's mostly the case, but I feel like I'm somebody, I have a doppelganger going around, a twin brother that my folks ain't tell me about they had. Cause when I was younger, me and my older sister, Lil Mace Boom Coon, Sister Ronnie, me and my sister might get in an argument, or she was just pissed at me for some damn reason. She always would tell me I'll find in the trash can when I was little. When we was in the little stages, just to piss me off and probably make me mad. But I took that all in. I took it in fun, whatever. So I always used to go by that. So maybe, of course, it ain't true. So I don't want nobody coming in my goddamn door with some nonsense. We already know who I'm talking about. So I don't want nobody coming in my door, but she just saying that shit just to piss me off or to get me mad or whatever the case may be. Got a hell of a story too, but woo, that's not here or there, but I digress. But she used to tell me that, but I hope my parents ain't got no other twin of me running around here making up these relationships with folks. But it's just crazy because I do be getting approached by randoms asking me who I know, am I some kin to somebody with some kind of relationship with their family. So I mean, And I mean, I don't know how I really should react to it, but I entertain it just to build some kind of rapport because you never know if you're gonna see this person again. You never know what might be in store, but it can be a bad thing having that connection. Just to let you know, you could be accused of something that your ass might not have did. And I had this one issue again with my folks. And it was crazy. I don't know, I might have already talked about it, but just to reiterate, went to a little shindig with my brother, with my sister's husband. And again, I guess to one of their folks, I looked like somebody. And it didn't pan out too well for me because they assumed I did something wrong to their people. So I guess, and you know when people be talking, you gotta read between the lines. I was on point. I was listening. I was already slurred up, faded up. You know what I'm saying? But now I'm on edge. Like, man, I'm in some random ass place out here in your neck of the woods. Oh hell. Hey, I don't know who you talking about. I ain't never seen you before. Don't know you or your folks. I'm just here with my peoples. But it could have got ugly fast, I tell you. Lord, thank you, brother, for being there. Thank you. I don't know how else to say it. But, sometimes just take it with a compliment and keep rolling. But those connections that we do create and have with other folks, it tends to fester in something more. So if you can have a good connection with somebody, you want to build that connection, man. Just be yourself, be reputable, you know what I'm saying? Just don't tarnish that connection, that relationship with somebody, you know what I mean? And that being said, everybody has some kind of attachment to life and to situations. I even remember got down Toys R Us was closing. I was like, well, damn, man, I ain't been there in a while, but, Toys R Us going down. It was like, shit. Hey, I'm surprised, but that due to electronics and technology and everything nowadays, but hell. I don't even think the children play with action figures and dolls no more. I mean, if they do, I'm like, well, damn, you ain't got a little iPad. I'm even like, you ain't got an iPad, you know what I'm saying? My niece and nephew got the phone and this, that, and the third. But I think toys obsolete. I think everybody getting the information and fun time from the damn cell phones and computers and iPads and all that stuff. So I guess, you know what I'm saying? I'm just from a different age. Excuse me, I got paper sticking to my things, but I feel like, how do you feel about those kind of connections? I want to know, man, if y'all tuning in. I want to know how y'all feel about those kind of connections, those early attachments to life. Is it easy for you to cut off such an attachment that you've been holding on to? You know what I'm saying? To me, personally, it depends on how deep it is, or is it even worth the shot of holding on to? Because a lot of times you try to hold on to some shit, and it just weigh you down a lot more than, it just weighs on you a lot more than you can carry. Why you carrying this shit if, you know what I'm saying, you probably be better with that. But some things are worth salvaging. But I think that's just on the type of connection you have, man. You know what I'm saying? Some connections are deeper than others. And it's just how you foster the stuff. But I feel like subconsciously having that kind of connection and attachment to things, you should be able to break it off, because some of the attachments you have, you know what I'm saying, it prevents you from growing, or it prevents you from progressing or growing to another state of higher in your personal, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes in your personal way is just growing. Growing in essence is just what it is. You need to grow. So some things you have to cut. Some connections, man, you want those connections, but is it worth the hassle? Is it worth your second mind? You know, forgive me, you know, my mouth getting parched, so you know, quench the flavor. Excuse me for my ignorance and drinking, but you know, sometimes you got to. And I ain't ashamed to, you know, I ain't ashamed to tell you, you know, if I'm ignorant to a situation. You know, you gotta be accountable for your own self. But nonetheless, you know, it ain't no thing in cutting the relationship off, whatever. It's just the main thing of reestablishing that connection. Say like once you've grown to a certain point, or that connection is severed for some reason, can you establish something back? Can you catch the ground to that electricity current that's coming through? You know what I'm saying? That trying to build something, maybe something stronger. But you know, I just, you know, I call ghosts. You know, I be ghosting sometimes. You know, I'm bad with that. You know, it ain't like I try to. I don't try to, but you know what I'm saying? I just be moving, man. I move like the wind. I keep going, man. Wherever the wind blow, I just go. You know, it ain't no rhyme or reason to some of the things I do, but you know, sometimes you be in your own mind, you be in your own head. Maybe I be feeling like sometimes maybe that person doesn't want to fuck with me, so I ain't gonna do it back. You know what I'm saying? I kind of mirror that reaction, like, I don't have nothing but good energy and positivity for you. I try to keep all the negativity, the negative connection with people. I try to keep to a very minimum. You know, I ain't gonna lie to you. When I get with my folks, you know, we always gonna talk. You always gonna talk shit. It's been a great pastime. Talk about people, man. With me and my folks, me and my sister, man, we get together. If there's some outlandish shit that people be doing, you gonna get talked about. It's just in my nature. It's just in my nature, man. That me and my folks, man, we gonna talk about you if you're doing some outlandish shit. And knowing my folks, they gonna talk about it the way you hear it. And that shit be hilarious, man. I'm trying to tell you, we do be nothing but good times, man. Nothing but good times. So if you ain't caught out doing some crazy shit, wearing crazy stuff, or whatever the case may be, just know you're getting talked about. It ain't nothing nice. It ain't nothing we like about it. You giving us entertainment. So keep it up, people. Keep it up. But yeah, man. Just as sometimes it's easier to sever some things, but it's harder sometimes to reestablish a connection once it's severed. You know what I'm saying? So, but you know, goes to say, I mean, again, subconsciously, some things you want to hold on to, but consciously, you know, you got to cut it off. But you know, so some things may linger. But if you have a good connection and it's worth keeping on and holding on to it, do that. You know what I'm saying? Do that exactly. Just try to make it work. But if it's hindering you from growing as a person, hindering your inner being from growing, hey, pass it up. Ain't nothing like a no look. A no look, you know what I'm saying? And again, I said, I admit it. I'm fucking horrible with it. So, but it ain't in no malice that I don't do it in. It's just that, you know, for a period of time, I just been in my own head. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, they ain't here now, but you know, episodes down the line, when we get to those kind of topics, you know, I'll run it by you. You know, I throw it out there, but for the sake of this discussion, you know, under the tree at the curb, we just gonna keep it face front about the connections that people build. You know, I ran across a lot of people, you know, that I had good connections with, but I ain't gonna lie to you, I break a lot of damn phones. So sometimes it ain't just that I want to lose the connection or whatever. Sometimes I just break my damn phone. And let me tell you, people just worse than me sometimes. They never hit you up. So it's like if I broke a phone, who remembers numbers now? I ain't gonna lie to you, I got this one family friend. Hey, shout out to my man Dexter. His ass, this guy here remembers at least 50 numbers off top. Don't have to write a damn name down, but know who that number is too. That's my dog, man. You know, shout out to my man Dexter, man. When I see him, I shoot the breeze with him for a little bit. But you know, that was one person I knew for a fact he can remember a number in the name without writing the name down and know who it is. That's a bold to my man. He had a whole heap of numbers, and I was shocked. I'm asking, like, do you know who this is? He like, yeah. Shit, I know who this is. Like I tried him. But the only way you gonna remember that is if you do have a good ass connection with that person and that number. Cause I can't remember. I only remember my number. I only remember my mama number. I remember my pop's number. Some numbers don't change, and them the few numbers that never changed since being. So, you know, for me to lose plenty of phones, stolen phones, broken, I get new numbers. The people who are locked in my phone really don't hit me up either. So, I mean, you know, I use the social medias. I don't even be on Facebook. I need to use Facebook more, but got the Bluetooth in. Ain't nobody hit me up either. God, dog, but that Bluetooth nice though, ain't it? Y'all can't see this on my podcast, but I'm over here wilding. You know, check it out on the YouTube channel, man. The Curb, you already know. But no, it's just that, you know, nobody remember numbers. So sometimes if I get a new phone or get a number, time pass, you know, it ain't that you got dropped, you know, I don't have no relationship with you. It's just that connection point ain't there anymore. So it's hard to keep that connection going. So it's sometimes, again, you just lose the connection, but reestablishing the connection, you know what I'm saying, it may be worth it. Because again, you never know who missing who or whatever. This person might be a blessing and change can change your perception or whatever in life, because you don't never know. People, you know what I'm saying? Something may happen. And I don't believe in randomness. I mean, not randomness, but coincidences. You know what I'm saying? So it might just be a point where that person was in place to hit you up at that time or talk to you at that point in time for something to pop off, for something to happen. So, you know, things happen for a rhyme and reason in life. You know, it is what it is. Again, that goes for just screaming again. Like I said, you see, you got my little paperwork, little guideline, my little guideline here. And like again, I said, I'm still working in progress, but hear me out. You know, some of the connections in the family and friend connections, you know, it's the same deal. And like I said, I'm a bad proponent of, you know, I just be in my mind, be in my own head, be in my zone. And I'm bad with dates, all kind. Hey, don't at me, don't talk no kind of mess, but I'm horrible with dates. Like I only remember a few select dates. Yeah, I probably smoked too much pot back in my day, as they like to say, pot. I don't even say that. Why the hell I said that? I call it lady. I'm just. Hey, shout out to legalization. But nah, nonetheless, you know, it wasn't even that. It just my memory was never that great. Like I don't, you know, I hate to say it. You know, I don't remember my family birthdays. I remember select family member birthdays. It ain't that I don't want to remember. It's just really that I don't remember. And that sucks. That sucks, because that's bad on my part. That's bad. That's just a bad connection on my part with being in tune with my peoples. But they already know. They already understand. They already understand. And it ain't that I don't want to be connected with them in that matter. It's just that I just have a bad memory. But that's the reason why you should stay connection with your folks. You know what I'm saying? Just you want you. Well, I know. Hey, I forgot my sister's birthday. Lord, you know, I hit my mama up a few days before her birthday. My best friend, man, my ex boom cool, my best friend on the Lord. Not what the. I forgot his birthday, but I tried to play it off. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bruh, it's your birthday, dog. Hey, he's like, nah, man, you missed that. I was like, damn. So I'm just throwing happy birthdays out there randomly. You know, lucky you understand, man. Like my brother understand me, dog. He was like, dog, as long as you just say happy birthday one day out of this 365, it's cool. And hey, that's true family right there. He understand, man. He don't place no judgment. So bump everybody who judging. Don't send me none of that. Cause y'all ass probably don't even remember the goddamn birthday of your folks. If you do, you're a very exceptional being. But I just have a lot of shit that be running through my head. I be thinking this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to get all that out, trying to get right, man. So, you know, forgive me, family. Don't curse me. You probably already cursed me. My sister ain't even talked to me till I hit up, say happy birthday. So you know that shit's bad. But nah, man, just that you always want to be in good connection, stay in connection with families and friends, because you never know, again, something might come up that they could be a blessing or whatever you need to do in life, you know what I'm saying? So just having that connection with people, again, can take you far away. It ain't what you know, it's who you know. So always build it, always keep that line open, you know what I'm saying? Don't, if you can, but again, some things you might have to let ride, you know what I'm saying? Some things you might have to let ride, man. Ain't nothing wrong with dropping a couple books off. You done with the school year. You ain't gonna keep walking around with the same books. You gotta place them on the bookshelf. It might collect dust, but guess what? You can always go back to that book, try to rekindle that subject, try to understand it from a different view after you step back a little bit. You know, some things you gotta step back from just to get a better perception, better perspective on it. You know, that you correlate that to books, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, step back. And you know, I'm gonna come back to it to try to understand what I was missing or where it went wrong, what I wasn't understanding, you know what I'm saying? Where I can rekindle this kind of deal, you know what I mean? So forgive me, man. Hey, you know, I'm over here. If y'all didn't know, or y'all just tuning in, or you just happen to see one of my first posts that I did, that I had dropped on YouTube, like, man, I had locks. Yeah, I had locks. I cut them off. But, you know, I just wanted to do something new. Hey, I'm going to let y'all know, though, I might grow them things back, but I'm going to get the fat boys. Just wanted to see how, you know, wave check right now, but, you know, I got the hat on. But, you know, I always been a hat man, so, you know what I'm saying? Just like the cool to keep my head covered up, you know what I'm saying? Kind of fire with the hat game, you know? But yeah, man, so, you know, just in general, man, you know, again, back to the sports and business part of it, because, again, especially connections business-wise are important, you know what I mean? Just building that kind of connection with people, you might come up with something, you might learn something. You gotta be around, you gotta surround yourself with the right people. So again, it's some things, it's just like losing phone numbers. You might have to lose a couple phone numbers to enter a few new ones in. Just so, you know what I'm saying, it's about, again, who you're around. It's not necessarily who can help you, but it's who you can learn from. And if you can learn from somebody or get some kind of knowledge from somebody, because I'm going to claim ignorance on a lot of things, you know what I'm saying? I'm ignorant to a lot of things. Again, I love the school because you learn things, but that curriculum that I learned is useful in certain aspects because you learn different things. But some of the aspects is like, okay, you just doing it just to test and see how good your memory is. So some of the things I'm not even using, so I'm trying to unlearn it to open up space to learn different things about life. You know what I'm saying? Different things of what life holds. So you learn that by surrounding yourself by people in that certain area that with that same mindset. Because people might be in different mindsets at the time. You know what I'm saying? Somebody might be here, you might be over there, or you might be on another page, and you on this page or the chapter, whatever you want to go with it with. You might be here, there, whatever you want to see. But you know what I'm saying? It just, you have to stay open-minded, be objective on those things. And you know what I'm saying? Just build off of it, you know? But it's just a daily thing, you know what I'm saying, that people should work on. You know, don't be afraid to talk to nobody. Don't be afraid to build a connection or you know what I'm saying, don't be afraid to cut off one. Shit, I told you at the beginning of it. Do what Kawhi did. What would Kawhi do? Ask yourself that. Did you see that? Again, you might not like sports, y'all, but if you're watching sports and you're keeping up with any kind of news about the sports game and about that, just around the topic I'm talking about, trust me, there's other important stuff I am going to get to, but I like to dig up a little information. I'm ignorant, but I don't want to be too ignorant for y'all, you feel me? I don't want to be too ignorant, but I am, you know, but again, just for the sake of this purpose of what I'm talking about, what would Kawhi do? That boy ain't say not a damn thing. He cut off a connection with the team he just won a championship with. Just hit a model out. I'm talking about the model of which he did this on. He cut off a team that he just won a championship with. So you got a hell of a connection. They looked out for you. You built a good connection. But because you had these other connections into where you wanted to do and where you wanted to go, you cut off one and established another in a whole nother locale. And again, it's not like he's wrong. Whatever he benefited or whatever he learned from an organization, he learned it, he moved on, used it at another one, and the connection he had, he was able to move, and now he's about to establish and build another one, build rapport with another city, another group of people in totality. La 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 la. La la la. Can't talk right now, but you know I have a little outburst. I am, what you could say, I am random. But you know, ask yourself, what would Kawhi do? That's all I'm telling you. But hey man, I really want to thank y'all for tuning in. And again, if you ever had a situation to where somebody walked up to you and said you look like somebody I know, not one time though, it doesn't qualify if it happened to you one time. It doesn't qualify if it happened to you twice, and it doesn't qualify if it happened to you 3 times. My finger's bad. Let me stop. I ain't throwing gang signs up. I'm trying to do 3. 1, 2, 3. You know, 3. No, 3. Oh, man. If you're doing that, man, but you know what I'm saying, you know. But if people had accused you or assumed you was a family member more than 3 times and it happened more often than none, y'all shoot me a comment, hit me up. I want to hear y'all responses because I think that's pretty damn funny. And I will talk about it, I get to it. But you know, it's crazy out there. And again, man, hey, if y'all haven't seen Stranger Things, man, that's the latest hot watch y'all should be watching. Because that's fire right there. That show fire. And by the way, I really don't like people talk. I mean, they can talk about it, but you know you're gonna find critics with everything, every damn thing. They talking about it's 200 and something scenes smoking in the Stranger Things season 3. God damn it, look at what time period they was in. They was in the damn 80s. Smoking was the shit back in the 80s. Of course, you gonna depict a person smoking a pack or 2 a day. Cause that's kind of what they were doing back then, okay? That was their shit. If not drinking, they was smoking cigarettes. So don't try to condemn the show for trying to be, I guess you want to say, some kind of, having some kind of historical fact or actual historical event, factual, however you want to say it and however you want to put it. But, you know, don't shoot down the show. They ain't trying to promote teen smoking or people smoking. It was just in that time period in life what people were doing. And I mean, it's true. It ain't like they making this shit up. In the 80s, people were smoking. Or early, or late 70s, or I kind of don't know, so don't quote me on it. But I want to say late 70s or 80s. Some of the shit they were wearing out, boy. You know, but hey, it was a good watch. I binge watched that, so that is a recommend off of Netflix. But until then, man, I appreciate y'all for hitting up the curb, man. You already know it's your local hangout spot. All y'all folks welcome. I mean, keep the tune in. I'm gonna be dropping stuff off weekly. If you watching this on YouTube, check out the podcast. 'Cause I'll be having extra content in the podcast. Again, the extra content is called The Corner. So I'll be dropping poems, written words, and freestyles. They're gonna be dropping. I just added something in. And I'm about to add another one in tonight after this podcast. You know, I just wanna, you know, let y'all know so y'all can actually check that out if you really want to hear more content. That's what the written words or poems be. I be a little bit more serious in those aspects because they short, quick, straight to the point. I'll be dropping them fire. That die line. Be fire out there, man. Hey, and again, man, hit me up on my Twitter. Hey, the curb__, email me. Hey, the curb1616@gmail.com. Hit me up on all my podcast sites. You might be able to comment on that as well. Shout out to Libsyn.com. Thank you for having me. Hey, we shot the breeze on the curb under the tree. Next time, y'all better bring your A game, cause I got the cards, I got the dice, I got the checkers. It's whatever, man. Hey, the challenge out there. Whoever want it, come get it. We're gonna put $1 a game. I'm gonna keep saying this every podcast, every episode I'm dropping on my $1 a game. Whoever want it, bring your ass in your seat. Cause I ain't supplying the seat for this ass kicking. Just letting y'all know. Hey, and then I'm gonna leave y'all with the Proverbs, the Sound Cool Proverbs. Hey, number 101. You may not cross the road if you don't cross the road. But somehow you gotta make it across the street. Think about it. It's the curb.